It sounded like a tapping at my window. I lay in the darkness, straining to hear. Silence for a moment, and then there it was, a hollow drumming of the glass. I reluctantly sat up and pulled my duvet under my chin. The cold was clipping my toes. The tapping persisted intermittently. I slowly peeled back the edge of the curtain and unfurled it along the glass. I could hear the moody brooding of the forest, the evergreens swaying heavily. I stared into the opaque mass, waiting. I could hear my breathing. Crash! A bony finger poked the glass as the wind howled in unison. I jumped back and felt as if my heart were in my throat. I was paralyzed by the purple leaves attached to the finger. I felt a moment of relief when I realized it was a tree branch. Then I heard what sounded like screams coming from the orchard. I glanced down at my blanket. My cat Pishy slept on my bed every night, but tonight there was a warm hollow in my duvet where she should have been. I listened, and I could hear the screams again. I bolted out of the bed and grabbed my boots. I was terrified, but something was wrong. As I opened the door, I could see the violent thrashing of the trees in the forest. My throat had dried to a sandpaper finish as I realized I would have to go in there. My father had explicitly warned me not to, as spirits gather in wooded areas. But I had to. I put a foot into the wooded mud and I could hear them mewing. "Pishy, where are you?" My voice echoed around the forest 3 times. "Pishy!" This time a low mew came from my own throat. It filled me with horror. In the darkness, I saw something glinting through the tree branches. A finger of electricity traced my spine as I realized it was a pair of glassy eyes staring at me through the leaves. I ran back to the house. I could feel my face getting tighter and tighter. I threw the door open, and in the hallway mirror I saw Pishy's reflection staring back at me. "Good kitty," I heard come from behind me.